Saudi Pro League chiefs are plotting a daring move for Manchester United striker target Ivan Toney, while an Old Trafford winger is wanted by Italian club Bologna. After an amazing 2022-23 campaign, Toney struggled to replicate such form last season when returning from an 8-month betting ban. The centre-forward managed 4 goals in his first 5 Premier League appearances back in the Brentford team, but he did not find the net again during the next 12 matches. Toney is still regarded as one of the deadliest attackers in England though, and his stock rose as he made an impact for England on their route to the Euros final earlier this summer. The 28-year-old did not leave Brentford during the January transfer window, despite there being plenty of speculation about his future, but he is highly likely to move on in the next few weeks. Toney has entered the final year of his Brentford contract and he is not considering signing a new one. Due to this stance, Brentford have been forced to drop his price tag from more than £80 million to a very enticing £40 million. Man Utd part owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe has put Toney on his shortlist as he looks to sign a third striker to compete with Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee. Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Evan Ferguson are 2 other goal scorers under consideration at Old Trafford. However, Man Utd could be left stunned by a rival bid for Toney. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the England ace is one of the main strikers being looked at by the Saudis. In particular, it is Al Ahly who are looking to prize him away from the Premier League. Al Ahly, who already have the likes of Roberto Firmino and Riyad Mahrez on their books, have admired Toney since the winter window and are considering sending him a lucrative contract offer. Man Utd latest, Ivan Toney deal under threat. Al Ahly also have the potential to blow any Man Utd bid for Toney out of the water, as they are one of 4 clubs owned by the Saudi Public Investment Fund. Romano adds that Toney is yet to make a final decision on his next move, as he is weighing up his options. Of course, a switch to Man Utd will be very attractive for Toney as it will allow him to play for one of the biggest clubs in the world and take part in Ratcliffe's exciting project. But moving to Al Ahly will give the former Peterborough United star the chance to pick up a colossal wage which will set him and his family up for life, money which a host of top players have been unable to turn down. Meanwhile, reports in Italy state that Man Utd winger Facundo Pellistri could be on the move as Bologna are hoping to sign him. Pellistri joined Man Utd as an exciting young player in October 2020, though he has not quite lived up to the hype and has entered the final 12 months of his contract. The Red Devils would rather sell him this summer than allow him to leave for nothing next year. Greek side Panathinaikos have previously been linked with Pellistri, but he hopes to sign for Bologna instead. Bologna are interested in striking an initial loan deal which includes the obligation for them to buy the Uruguayan next summer. Such a move would give them a year to drum up the funds needed to snare him permanently. Manchester United are weighing up an audacious swoop to sign Brighton and Hove Albion centre-forward, Evan Ferguson, according to Daily Star. After a bright start to the season where he scored 4 goals in 4 matches, niggling injury concerns saw the 19-year-old miss matches which ultimately cost him playing time which led to a dip in form when he returned to action. It appears the teenager could be handed a chance at redemption with Daily Star reporting that United have held a prolonged interest in Ferguson and are lining up an approach to sign the striker before the close of the transfer window. Despite his incessant injury concerns, United remain undeterred in signing the striker to bolster their attacking ranks next season, according to the report. Daily Star adds that Ferguson, who grew up supporting the Red Devils as a kid, is viewed as a perfect addition to the club, but they fear being trumped by Chelsea, who are also keen on the forward. Ferguson still has a contract at the American Express Stadium that runs until 2029, putting the Seagulls in a strong negotiating position, and the club will demand an offer above £50 million to allow their prized asset to leave the club this summer, according to the report. Ferguson fits United's system. The 6 feet 2 inches forward started the recently concluded season like a house on fire, netting 4 goals in his first 4 matches, including a memorable hat-trick against Newcastle United, making him the 6th youngest player to score a treble in the PL. While his injury issues in the past season are worrying, Ferguson has shown he's capable of leading the attack when fully fit. Man United's sporting director, Dan Ashworth spearheaded Ferguson's transfer from Bohemians to Brighton in January 2021. Ashworth is fully aware of the player's quality, and it's no surprise United are looking to add the teenager to their frontline next season. Manchester United will look to put behind their penalty shootout loss to Manchester City in the Community Shield and put up a strong performance against Fulham in their Premier League opener on Friday.